It's the show that combines a little wonder and a little magic to truly amaze audiences. Blending state-of-the-art technology with deeply personal storytelling, Jamie Allan's Amaze has traveled from London to Chicago and now New York, with rave reviews from critics and praise from legends like Penn and Teller. The show is being hailed as a luminous way to spend an evening.
And it has just announced it's extending its run at New World Stages through February of 2026. Joining us now is the mastermind behind the magic, Jamie Allan. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you.
Congrats on the extension.
Yeah,
that's
we're
a huge
thrilled.
deal. That just shows how popular you are. People love magic. They love being amazed by this. I mean, the title says it all.
It does.
So what do you bring into the show?
Well, I mean, the title comes with a degree of expectation,
Yes.
right? So it's something we have to live up to, and thankfully we seem to be doing so. But Amaze is more than a magic show. It's a really heartfelt story. And the thing that we try to do with Amaze is make people leave feeling something more than just a series of tricks. And it's a very emotional journey. It's kind of like therapy for me every night on stage, because we're putting so much truth into the show, because so many magic shows are all about deception in a fun way that we agree to participate in.
Yeah.
But I think that with Amaze, we're trying to base everything in the truth, and we're trying to do something which is really hard to do in a magic show, which is not lie.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if you can imagine, you can't say this box is empty if you know it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for magicians, though, I would think that your job is really difficult, because it's like, how do you make magic new?
I think that, well, magic draws from very few principles, because really there are 5 core tricks. You can make something vanish, appear, you can make something levitate, break something that's broken, or pass an object through another one. And most of the tricks are variants of that. But it's no different from a musical in that it's the same notes played in a different order, and what we're always trying to do is find a new way of telling the story, but more importantly, a way of trying to make people connect with it, which is what I think that we do at Amaze.
Yeah, because it's like, I want to know how your brain works when you come up with your new tricks.
Yeah, well, we say in the show there are 2 kinds of people that watch the show. There are dreamers that just watch magic to let it wash over them, and there are skeptics that come to figure it out. And we hope to leave having some of those skeptics become dreamers. At least they tell us that when we meet.
I'm a dreamer.
Yeah, I'm a dreamer too. And you know, Penn and Teller, high praise from them. They're often on this very show. They have a show here on Pix 11. They said, you will love the show we did. Yeah,
Penn and Teller actually very kindly provided us with one of the tricks that's in the show.
Oh.
Penn and Teller have been very, very kind to me. And I mean, how great for me as a kid from England that now I'm older, I get to be friends with people like Penn and Teller and David Copperfield, and the people that really inspired me to be able to get this and realize my own dreams.
Yeah, have you been had you been interested in magic since you were a kid?
I started when I was 5. In fact,
5?
It's a large part of what the show is about. It all centers around the magic kit that I got when I was 5. My original magic set is actually on the stage. The whole show is set in my attic of a pub in the middle of a little village in England.
Wow.
And the whole show takes place in this attic that transforms into a theatre.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first trick that you learned?
I absolutely do. It's not dissimilar from the trick I'm about to show you, but it was a rope trick that I did in my first ever show when I was 8. And I performed it in a little cabaret theatre that my parents built in this pub, and they turned it into a little, very lively entertainment venue.
Look at that.
Would you say this show is for the whole family, adults, children?
It absolutely is. I mean, we're getting everybody in this show. We're seeing retirees, date nights. We're seeing, in the midweek, nearly all adults, and at the weekend, we're seeing loads of kids, and yeah, the kids are loving it.
Yeah.
Can you show us one of your tricks?
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't not, could I?
Oh, please.
I mean, that's what we're hoping for.
This brings about an interesting question, which is something you were talking about, which is really, because people ask me if I'm a magician or if I'm an illusionist, and I like to think that I'm really a magician, because a magician is more sleight of hand and coins and cards, and an illusionist is a lot more money, is the main difference between the 2 things. But if you think of what you hear of an illusion is actually just something that looks like it happens when it doesn't, which I'm going to demonstrate to you with the dramatic music that we were hearing.
Oh, look at that. That was crazy. What was that?
An illusion is just something that looks like it happens when it doesn't, which I'll show you with these couple of sheets of newspaper here, and nothing else. And I call this illusion the illusion of the torn newspaper. And I call it an illusion because I never actually tear the newspaper, but it looks like I do.
Sure sounded like you did.
No, it looks like it. I'll show look, I'll show you again. It's even better the second time, you see? You can see that it even looks and sounds like it, and you can see that the visual, look, it's so compelling.
Yeah.
It's so convincing that it tricks all of your senses. And if you listen very carefully, this will drive the sound man crazy. but you can hear
Yeah.
that it really sounds like it. I sometimes get people that tell me they believe they can see like the individual pieces of the newspaper. You can't. It's just an illusion, because this entire time the newspaper is still completely undamaged, just as where we started.
Stop it.
So, thanks for having me on the show. No, look, you see, because there is the newspaper. You see how, look, this is the front page, this is the middle, this is the back, and that is how it works.
Wow.
What? I literally was like this, like watching That is insane. Wow. Oh my God, I am mind blown. And we're grown adults. I can't imagine what kids are like in
I
your
think
show.
we turn so many kids, adults, into kids at the show, and that's the most wonderful thing for me, is seeing their faces go back to childhood. And I think that's what the job of a magician is, to take us back to that time.
Oh my gosh, how much joy do you get then by seeing people's faces and reactions
It's the
to your
best
magic?
job in the world.
Oh, imagine.
To see adults become children again in front of your eyes it's real. I'm very blessed.
Don't know how you did that.
I don't know how we did it
You know what's
either.
amazing too? When
That's
you're
crazy.
There's always, for me, I was a skeptic and now I'm not dream. But I used to say, oh, they're so far away, they're on the stage.
But we were here.
But where you're like 5.
You should see our show, A New World Stages. We're bringing large-scale illusions, levitations, people flying, motorbikes appearing inches away from the audience. That you'll get closer to large-scale illusion than you ever have.
The
You got me.
producer of our show right now watched your show and said it was
Oh
phenomenal.
yeah, he said it was fantastic.
He's like, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, we have to go check it out.
Please do.
Jamie, I'll be there. I want to be in the front row with binoculars. All right?
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Jamie,
Awesome.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Amaze now
So
extended,
awesome.
okay, through February 22nd, 2026 over at New World Stages. Make sure you go check it out. We will be there.